Alrighty guys, they do not need rear brakes, however they need front brakes, and guess what, we just sold them. Now here's the deal, this is my helper's first time, I guess first brake job. Somebody put a caliper on here, but the pads are already worn out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is replace the front brake pads and determine if the rotors should be resurfaced. We're gonna measure the thickness of it. Okay, I want to go over with him the need to measure the thickness. You do not have to replace rotors every time you do a brake job, okay, especially if they OEM rotors. Okay, OEM rotors can withstand a cut or two during its life. Now I wouldn't really cutting on cheap rotors. Okay, so but we're gonna grab the mic and I'm gonna show him how to check specs, where to find the spec of the rotors, and if it's within spec, we're gonna resurface that rotor. We're gonna go over to the brake machine and everything. So I want y'all to, this is a short video, I want y'all to stay tuned for the long video where we go through all of the motions of doing a front brake job. All right, y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna link that right here. Okay, click that white arrow, that will take you to the full video. Turn the wheel out this way. Yeah. Oh, you got it all the way out. Man, they did both calipers.
Yeah, I'm saying they did.
So you got to get it off. The rotor specs will determine how thick it is. I think it's on the inside. So once you get the rotor off, we'll be able to see. Flip it on. Where do they usually hide it? The specs to the rotor. We got to resurface this. See a number on there? Turn it to the other side. Alright, if it ain't on here, we're gonna go to the book. But they think they don't have enough money for rotors. So we're gonna see if we can resurface them. Hold tight.
That damn thing on here.
Going to this picture, it should be on the face of the rotor. Minimum thickness. You're looking real good, and we're gonna use a mic to measure our thickness, but we need to know, we need to know the minimum thickness. Alright, specs 26.4 millimeters. So grab the mic, turn it on, we're gonna put it on the millimeter. First we're gonna zero the mic. Zero means close it all the way, and then zero it. You know, put it on, might be on inches, but put it on millimeter.
Let me make sure that it's, oh, there we go. Okay.
Now zero it.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, yeah, it's on inches, it's on millimeters. Yeah. All right, what did I say, 26?
26.
All right, measure the thickness of the rotors using the mic. Minimum thickness. So if it's below your reading, we can't use the rotor.
It's like 27.5.
Right. What did I say, the specs, 26?
26.
So is that lower than 27?
Yeah. Okay, I get
now
what
do
you're
it in different spots. Like do it all the way at the end of the rotor.
Let's try here.
Measure there.
27.3.
And do it all the way in the inward.
This one. 27.3.
So all three of those readings pass the minimum thickness.
Yeah.
Now take one hard look at the rotor. If it looks presentable, yes. As far as thickness go, it's safe to resurface this rotor. Cause we're not gonna cut a whole damn millimeter off.
It's up to is a 27.8.
Yeah. As long as we don't get below 26.
So below 20, yeah, 26 is the minimum.
Yeah, you definitely should replace it because it's too thin. Only reason we're doing this is because, like I say, he don't have any money and he just replaced the calipers. All right, let's head to the brake machine so I can show you how to cut this. It's been a minute. Amco. All right, this one's weird. You ever turned rotors before?
Once.
Once?
Literally one time.
Okay, so we go. I don't know what you used back then, but the equipment has changed.
No, I've used the same one though, but it's like I said, I only.
All right, so this is gonna go on the head. We're gonna use this. I think the older way we attach something to the front and the rear of the rotor.
Yeah.
So set that face down and clamp that on there.
Okay.
Some people used to just set it. You make sure it's extra tight when you get it on there. Right now, set it on the. Long as this diameter would fit inside the rotor, you're good. Now, spacer time. We gotta account for all the space in between that because that's not gonna go all the way on. So we need some. They make adapters. Like you may need one, you may need two, but you gotta fill that space up because we want that rotor pressed up against that hub on the rear.
Right.
What happened? So you got this tight. You grab it, make sure, because we want to make sure it's not gonna turn it on. See, and let's visually look at it. Oh, the switch.
Down
Yeah. No, it's a little. Might be on the back.
Oh.
All right. If it was doing this, that means you don't have it on right.
Looks straight to me.
All right, turn it off because we need to put on a silencer. What we like to use is this spring vibration dampener because if not, it'll keep up a whole lot of chatter. Yeah,
Is it even big enough? Oh yeah, that's
it stretches. All right, that's good. Now we're gonna prep. All right, so take a look at this real good. It's not centered to go on here, so you're gonna have to make some changes. Take this wrench, and we're gonna make a little changes because we got to get that on the rotor, but it has to be centered. So yeah, now you're not gonna just make it as eyeball it and tighten it down, then drive it in with the leveler, and we're gonna make the final adjustment after that. And, let's continue. You all the way in?
Yep.
Now, we're going to drive these in two more.
Okay.
Use the meter right here. But you got to loosen
Two more
them.
notches?
Yeah, they loose right now. Okay. If they was tight, you would have had to loosen them. Just drive it in two increments. So now we just became closer to the rotor. Do both sides. All right, now tighten them both down. Real tight. We want them locked into place. You got to put some man strength behind that. You don't want those to walk while in the middle of cutting.
Yeah.
Now here's your speed wheel or speed adjusting. Right now they got it on. It's all the way in, which means that's slow cut. So the last person did a brake job ended with a slow cut. So drive it all the way out. All right. As you driving it, that's how fast the rotor going to be cutting. So because it's a fast cut. First cut is a fast cut. We want it on the all the way out. All right, it looks like it. That's about the end right there. Now pull the lever, and it's going to go in automatic mode. That red button down there.
Yeah.
That's to start it. Pull it to it.
Oh, there it goes.
It's moving. Yeah. So now it's performing its first cut, which happens to be a fast cut. Now, when it's in and it's all smooth and you didn't miss a spot at all, the next cut should be the slow cut. It go real slow, but it's getting that real cut. But you have to drive this all the way in. So that's adjustment to the speed.
Right.
This one's adjustment. So right now we hang out and wait. It's gonna go all the way to the end, like I say. Well, you want a real good cut, like it is in the store. You want the rotor to look like it's fresh out of the store.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of a cut job. I wouldn't be cutting cheap ass rotors from Amazon and things like that. I always replace. This is an OE rotor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's made of better material, better
Why
steel.
would you get rotors off of Amazon?
Because they $30 a piece.
Nah,
They disposable.
they must have made of plastic or something.
Well, no, they still made of steel. It's a one-time use.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of shops don't even have brake machines.
Yeah.
A lot of shops don't turn rotors. Like I say, the only reason we're doing this is because the last time you replaced them, they was OE.
Yeah.
The original rotors. And he just had to put some calipers on it. Yep, I see a strip. That means we got, look, this side here, look over here. Yeah, so we got that whole side. Sometimes you can get there with a slow cut, but you in training mode. So we're gonna stop it from turning, push the button, red button in. Now, drive it in until you touch the black spot. Kiss that, and just move it back until you in that strip. We just do one side since that's the one we concerned. You got to open it first to drive it in. No, just that one side.
This one got a little bit too.
You got a little?
Yeah, it's got a little small. You can see it.
All right, just so we're gonna go 2 more increments. 2 increments on this side, and give me about 3 on this side. But make sure, like, put it in the spot with a misstrip that. Oh, you set for the slow cut? Pull the trigger. It's the precision cut right here.
Okay.
So it should be extra sheen, shiny, fresh off the Amazon, fresh off the parts counter. That means when those brand new brake pads touch, it's gonna be that's what you call a brake job. That's why a lot of people pad slap their cars where they only put on pads.
Yeah.
And not rotors. Don't do anything to rotors.
Yeah, I mean the rotors.
That's stuff you only do to your own car because you don't care about noise. Yeah. So it's going. See how slowly that's moving now? Yeah. Before it was flying. So you're getting that precise cut. This will take longer, but that's what you really want.
Yeah.
So usually, if you're doing a brake job, while it's on the slow cut, is when you go do the other wheel and bring the other rotor over here. Right. So go take the. Go ahead and disassemble the other side. By the time you get back, this should be done. And you get that. Alright. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to end this video because he's learning. Now, I don't know if this is necessary, teaching the guy to use a brake machine. This is technically old technology. I mean, who still have an Amco brake service machine? But it's good to know. Once you know and understand what you're doing, yeah, your life will be so much better. It's more about understanding physics, okay? Yeah. This is what, he's a young guy, so he don't understand the history. I'm an older guy. I understand the history and why they need to cut rotors and why rotor cutting was popular back in the day, because they was expensive. As I mentioned to him earlier, Amazon, AutoZone, Advanced Auto, yeah, the rotors are paper. They are one-time use. Because this is an OE rotor, it's safe to cut because it's made of better metals, like better material. All right, see how that shine is right there? So I instructed him to go take the other side off. Use your time efficiency. Okay, be more precise with your time. No sense of standing here watching this cut while you wait and the other rotor is still on the car. So use your time wisely, guys. We don't have a lot of it. In fact, we don't have a lot left. So enjoy your life and use your time. Don't try not to waste any time. So I'm gonna end this video on this note. His very first, he said he did it a long time ago, but I'm gonna dub this his very first brake job, and it was instructed by the one Mr. JT. Now keep in mind, we measured the thickness. At least I hope I got that on video. We measured the thickness of the rotor. Yeah, I went over where the thickness should be located, either on the rotor or you have to go to the book. Okay, for this particular car, it calls for 26 millimeters. That's what we went by since it wasn't located on the rotor, and that's what we're doing. So now we wait. I'm gonna get him to measure the thickness again. Okay, remember, if it's below 26, the rotors is trash. But we didn't take a full. Yeah, there's no way we took a full, off of it. So that's all I have. I'm gonna end this video. Y'all get the picture. All right, I gotta go. Amco. Yeah, I gotta go. That's all I have. Thanks for watching.